What is going on? It is Chris here. Hopefully, you guys all had a pretty good Monday in the NBA. Anyway, we are looking ahead to Tuesday, December the 3rd. Anyway, we have a nice 7 game slate today. We got a couple good totals, couple and totals. You know how it goes. And obviously, throughout the day, check out on the injury news. Anyway, FanDuel, it lost for the most part. It cashed in a couple double ups depending on where you played, but the story of last night definitely was DraftKings. It was pretty good last night. Scored a 274.5 here. As you see, has some pretty good plays. Sub here won over $500. Definitely solid right there. Don't know how much exactly he won, but you can count 100, 200. So, over about $350, $400 right there. So definitely not too bad. And last but not least, here was another one. Put in $52, won 255. So, yeah, DK was a pretty good one for us last night. To get in on premium lineups, check out our website in the comment section below. $50 per month for FanDuel and $50 per month separately for DraftKings. Like I said, to get in on it, check out our website in the comment section. Also, hit us up on Twitter. We will have that down there for you as well. And also, if you guys could leave a like, I do appreciate it quite a bit. So, yeah, let's get into it here. Let's go look at some of the projections. Some of the totals. We got a 214 Cleveland and Detroit, 2 spread, 227 with Washington, 214, 233, 226, 209, and 229. So we got 3 or 4 games to really target here. So as normal, got some of my player pools and my projections for you guys. So anyway, we got Luka Doncic. I think one of the best plays on the slate. You got him or Harden. I probably lean Luka Doncic here, 61. I got him at, so I do like him. Westbrook, not too bad. I don't think I could afford him going that combo. So Doncic for sure. I'll probably drop down to Fultz here, Luka Doncic Fultz, or maybe go Garland. He is risky though. He had that one good game. As you see here, he had 21.66 assists. The big thing that Garland really needs to figure out here is his turnovers, 5 and 8 here in his last two, and then he had a good one there against Milwaukee. If he figures those out, I mean, he might get some extra, obviously going to get extra points for you. And he needs to figure out some assists as well. So basically, he's just a pure scorer, doesn't really do much else. So he's a little risky. Maybe, he got a little bit of momentum. He is facing a pretty easy team in Detroit. So you can look at him. Lonzo Ball, not the best matchup, but it is a 230 plus total, one of the highest on the slate. And he got you 28. He did start, so it looks like he's going to be back to starting. And he's only 6,200. I think get you 28 to 30 here in this one. Murray, not the best matchup against LA, but he's been pretty hot. Lillard, he might get shut down. I don't have too much of him. So for the most part, I got Luka Doncic, a little bit of Fultz and Ball in there, and maybe 1 share or 2 shares of Garland in GPP only. Definitely not safe at all in cash games. Moving on, we got Harden. Like I said, I got him higher than Luka, but honestly, either one of those guys are pretty good options. Just pick and choose. I mean, if you're doing multiple lineups, I'd probably, obviously, pick them more than once. Maybe go 50-50 on the shares of those guys. We got Beal. I got him at 51. I do like him actually quite a bit. I got him a little bit higher here. I got him anywhere from 45 to 51 in this one. I think he could have a good one here against Orlando in a very up-paced game here for Orlando. And, I'm not too afraid of Orlando's defense. Got Jimmy Butler against Toronto, maybe 40-43. I do like DeRozan against Houston. I am only worried if Aldridge is out, that's going to just hurt San Antonio and have Houston blow him out, and Popovich doesn't play DeRozan too much. So that's what I'm worried about. We got Sweet Lou. I think he could get normal 32, 35, solid option. Fournier, price really isn't going up too fast, so $6,900. 39, 34, and 36 in his last 3. Up-pace game, big for Orlando here against Washington. So top play. If you really want to, you could probably go Fournier Ross if you don't want to get Harden. I really don't disagree with that. If you can't get Harden in there, Hero, I got him in there because Dragic is out, so that he's going to get a lot of the second team, and a little extra usage for him as well. Moved on, small forward, not too high on LeBron here. George, okay. Ingram, okay. Nobody really worth too much. I mean, any one of these guys are all right. I guess Ingram because it's a high total. Siakam's been hot, so it's kind of up to you guys. Obviously, I got Siakam a little bit higher here. Luke Kennard, he's been pretty solid. Not the highest total there with Cleveland, but he hasn't been bad. 31 and 28 in his last two, and facing not the greatest Cleveland team here today. Tim Hardaway GPP, like I said, you're getting exposure to that high total, but he can suck for you, as you see here against LA. Only had 15, but he has definitely shown signs that he can go off. So GPP for me, he definitely a boomer bust. Isaac getting exposure to that Washington game, 33, 34, 35 around that. AD actually not that bad of a play, but like I said, I just think Luka Doncic is the best play. If you can't get Luka and can't get Harden, I guess go down to Davis here, but it is a pretty low total there. Let me see here. We have Kawhi. I got him a little high at 49. I might be able to put him down to 45 to 46 in this one. So 49 is probably his highest he'll get you, but definitely expect around 45, 46. Porzingis' price is coming down. He's been absolute crap, and he's really cheap on DK, so I expect him to be very popular over there. But like I said, getting exposure to a high total. Birch, I don't think a lot of people will have him. He's actually been pretty solid with Gordon being back. 28 and 31 in his last two. So, yeah, I don't mind him. I don't know how many people will have him. We'll see. Price is getting up there, but I think he's definitely playable for sure. Then we got Ryu here. I got him at 24, 29 and 48 in his last two. His usage rate is definitely going up, 15 and 23 shots in his last two games. So, he's kind of just shooting the ball there quite a bit. I've been watching him a little bit against that Laker game. It's getting a lot of, for the most part, I was getting a lot of easy layups there. So don't mind him at only $5,400. And then center, Drummond, Whiteside, and Montrezl Harrell. No one really too cheap I'm looking at, but I guess Harrell if you need a little bit cheaper. Drummond, not bad. But, we know how he is once in a while. Other guys we're looking at, I don't mind Bryant. He's been trashed, though. We can definitely look at him. Portal, if Aldridge is out, he might be half decent. He didn't do good with Aldridge being out last time. Who else we got going on? Bamba and a GPP. That's mostly it. Going to go over some of the other guys here in the projections. See what we got going on for y'all. There we go. Kevin Love, you can definitely put him in there. Still about his injury. Bam. Don't know what's going on with Aldridge. Not too high on Griffin, personally. I think that's mostly it for that. Move on to small forward. Just basically kind of showing you guys some of my other picks. Carmelo, I like him, but man, 6K, that's a little expensive for me. OG, he has been solid. Rudy Gay got him at 28. I'd love to see if they start him or not. I like him more on the bench personally than him starting. Just more usage for him off the bench. If Osman's out, maybe that helps out Kevin Porter, but I don't know if I'm really going to play him. Also helps out Larry Nance. Nance may become in the starting lineup. Not sure. I don't think they'll start Nance, I guess, because they'll have some pretty big dudes over there. So, but definitely watch Osman news. Holiday didn't put him in there, but definitely could get exposure to that game for sure. Redick, GPP. And I think that's mostly it for that. And then point guard. Some of the other guys here. Fred, GPP. Lowry should be out again. Rose, worth a look, also in GPP. I didn't add none, but he is going to start. I don't think really Dragic really messes him up too much. Maybe an extra minute or two, but you could add him if you really need to. But I think that is mostly it, guys. So as normal, if you guys enjoy the video, leave a like. I definitely do appreciate it. If you guys are new here, hit that sub button for more NBA advice videos. And like I said, DK was pretty good for us last night. Why not come join us? And like I said, $50 per month for Fanduel and $50 per month on DraftKings. For Fanduel, we are 11 out of our last 15, so not too bad over there. So, yeah, we're still doing pretty good over there on some Fanduel. So, to get in on it, check out our website in the comment section and also hit us up on Twitter if you guys have any questions. Yeah, should be a couple injury news that happen throughout the day. Yeah, keep an eye on it. So that is it for Tuesday. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys here on Wednesday.